We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown.
30-yard line.
First and 10. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
On the carry, here's A-Chain. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. Here's Tagovailoa. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
He's going to run it. Give him 11 on the scramble. We'll give them a new set down.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he'll be taken down. And that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter.
7-7.
They've got it at the 8. First down and goal.
Hey, that's it.
Right back to Hill. He's got it again. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They'll run with H.F. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Come on, H.F. Touchdown, Miami. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Jason Sanders with the kickoff for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. On the return is Darden. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
There we go.
Lockett headed in motion. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about one. Jalen Phillips in on the stop.
Phillips on the tackle. 1 yard gain.
Here's a second and 9.
At the 20-yard line.
Now Smith. That's caught by Tyler Lockett. They're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Check 59. Check 59. Come. There we go.
Smith to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Seattle.
First and 10 at the
Here we go.
45-yard line.
Play action now. It's Gino. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he will score. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Seattle. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get on field and get yourself in the end zone.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right. Out.
Two and out on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to beat him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his third and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. And he will dive into the end zone. 74 yards. Touchdown, Miami. A beautiful in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Jason Sanders to kick off one.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. On the return is Darden. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he will dive into the end zone. 95 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go ahead and get a score of their own.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here's Eskridge now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Solo that Zion. Solo that Zion. Out.
Now it's Tua. Catch made there. That's Smith. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Here's Tungo Bailoa. That's taken in by Achane. And they'll be set up now. Past the 40 with that one. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the handoff, this is Achane. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he'll be taken down. Once again, it's Achane. And this time they are ready for it. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big game that carry. It's second down. Here's 2. That's taken in left side by Smith. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. On 1st and 10, it's Achane. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he's in. performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins go up by 7, 28-21. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. We'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Lockett headed in motion. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. He'll be brought down after a short pickup. 2 at the 29.
Jordan Poyer for gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's Gino. Connected with the tight end. That's back. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
On 1st and 10, here's Smith. This one high, over the middle, but complete. And they're going to work this game inside the 45.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
DK Metcalf was the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
It seemed there was a bit of a busted coverage in the secondary, and I think that's what led that receiver to be so wide open. And that's a ball that just needs to be put on him. It doesn't have to be a perfect throw. It doesn't have to be thrown on the money. Just make it catchable and take advantage of that opportunity.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Smith. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. Timeout Seahawks. That was their 2nd. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Smith to throw on 1st and 10. Smith and Jake on left side. He's got it. The Seahawks are going to be set up. 1st and goal coming up. They'll mark them down at the 6-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Working out of the gun, Smith. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, Smith. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. Got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball, and right now the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
53, 53.
From the gun on third down, Smith. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there, and now they're faced with a 4th and goal. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks will cut the lead down to 4.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. Here's Eskridge now to return it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Not a rest in the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Get set. Hey.
Back to throw is Tua. This one complete to Hill. Finding space at the 40. And they will finally get him out of bounds, but not until he's near the 45-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
21G. Get set. Out.
Tua gonna throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really completing high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be outside the 35-yard line. They're locked in on this drive. 2nd connection for that pair. This one gaining 22. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Get right here.
Here's a give to Aiken. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. And in motion is Berrios. On the ground is A.J. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
Come on, 3, get. Out.
A run up the middle with Achan. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. throw is Tua. To the goal line and in. Jonnu Smith. Touchdown, Miami.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for the second half.
Seahawks 24. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
They're on the 30-yard run.
Here we go.
They go play action with Smith. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Got it with Smith and Jigba. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. That's Bradley Chubb. They're on the stop. Here's second and 9.
Here we go. Hey, someone's up.
A handoff, running left, it is Walker. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. It'll bring up third down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Now a third and 2.
Hey, here we go. Hey.
From the pistol, Smith. He gets back to his big target fast. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Hey, here we go. Sunday.
Smith now. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And that is incomplete.
I can sit here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
From the pistol, here's Walker. And he will take this down, close to a first down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Third down, they go with Walker. He's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that's going to bring up fourth down.
It's 4th down.
That's really well done defensively, Mike. The key to these situations is you got to engage with the blocker, bottle it up, but then you have to get off the block, find the ball, bring them down. That's exactly what they do. No gain, fourth down.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Geno gonna throw for it. That is caught. He finds Walker. It's a pickup of 14. And the decision to go for it pays off.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18.
There we go, Sonoma. There we go, Sonoma.
Throwing is Smith. This is toward the side of the end zone. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown Seahawks. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
Smith and the Seahawks will go for two here. Geno to throw. That's pulled in. And they're able to tag on a two-point conversion. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Here's Eskridge now to return it. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Hey, 21, T8. Let's go.
Chewing that on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Go ahead.
They'll fake the hand. Now, Tua. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it's going to be third down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself...
A throw right side is intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Pause.
Here's Geno. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. He's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Catch left.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here's Walker. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of action.
Seahawks 32.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
One more time with Walker. And this time he's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
Well, we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Myers now to add the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks have taken a 4-point advantage.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here's Eskridge now to return it. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready. 21G. All right, fellas, listen up.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 6. Zua, give it to Achane. And he'll have the Dolphins first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. The ball's out. The Seahawks scoop it up.
As you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Ready. There we go, son.
We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd down and 5.
Play action now. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
Ready. Flip around, 49. There goes it up.
They'll go. Smith. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins will take over here just past the 30.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Ready.
1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's 2. That is caught left side by Waddle. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Now, first down throw for Tua. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On second down, A-check. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down. Here's Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue in why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They snap it to Tua. He got his man. It's Hill. And he's going to have a Dolphins first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. Into the hands of Berrios. And the Dolphins are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's A-check. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Second and goal. They'll run with Mostert. Good blocking, and he's in. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Dolphins. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Dolphins 42, Seahawks 39. Jason Sanders to kick off one.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. On the return is Darden. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10.
This is first and 10.
53, 53.
They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Here we go, here we go.
Second down. Smith. He's going to try it here again. And it's caught! And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. What does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
No chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up now for second down.
It's second and 8.
Lockett headed in motion. A second down throw for Smith. It is complete. He finds Lockett. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up
No ball,
third
no ball.
and 3.
Hold on.
From the gun, it's Gino. That's caught. Outside. It's complete. And out of bounds with the first down. So they get a new set of downs after just as important as start the clock.
He's in a really nice rhythm here in third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. He's able to find his man near the sideline. He's able to extend this drive.
All 3 timeouts left. How much that's going to matter remains to be seen. Here comes first and 10. He'll get this complete to Walker. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a second and 3 forthcoming.
Strike. Hey, here we go, hey.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Just an absolute clinic of putting together a drive, Mike, when you need it the most. And their ability to move the ball down the field, it worked the clock perfectly. They come away with that late touchdown, and more than likely, barring something crazy, a victory as well.
Now the point after try from Myers. He's got it. And the Seahawks have taken a 4-point advantage.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Eskridge now to return it. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Ready.
A shotgun snap for Tua. That's caught downfield by Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The most valuable real estate on the field, Mike, that every offense is trying to attack is the middle of the field. So when you have a tight end who's as good as this guy and you can get vertical down the middle, man, that is a nightmare for these defenses to deal with.
20, TX.
first down. Tagovailoa. That's taken in by Achane. 15 yards through the air. Good for a Dolphins first down.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Here's first down.
All right, come on.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa.